Alright, in order for you to install Docker, navigate to docs.docker.com/install, and I'm going to leave the link in the description on this video so you can follow along. So you can download Docker for both Linux, Mac OS, and Windows. So if I, for example, click on Microsoft Windows, you can see that they have some installation guide on how to install it, but it's very trivial to install Docker for both Windows and Mac. So once you have Docker installed, you should have this Docker logo right here. So you can see that Docker desktop is running. So what I can do is simply say Docker and then --help. And you can see that I get some commands on how to use Docker. So what we are after is an image that comes with Postgres. So Postgres is the database. So if I go back to Chrome and then open up this tab right here, so this is the official Docker image for Postgres. And also I'm going to leave a link in the description below so you can follow along. But basically what you need to do is, if I scroll down, so it gives you some information about what is Docker and what is Postgres, and right here you can see how to use this image. So basically you need to say Docker run, and then you give it a name, and then you pass some environment variables, so Postgres password, and then -d detached, and then Postgres. So this is the actual image. So what we're going to do is actually run this command. So let me go back to terminal, and if I clear the screen, so I'm going to say Docker run and then --name. So in my case, I'm going to name it as demo and then -postgres, and then -e for environment variable, Postgres_password. So let's go ahead so you can see what I'm doing. So Postgres password, go ahead and give it a password. So for me, I'm going to leave it as password, and then go ahead and expose a port that we're going to be able to connect to it. So we're going to expose the 5432 default port to 5432. So we're going to leave it as default. And then I'm going to run this in detached mode. And the actual image that I want is Postgres and then :alpine. So basically, if I scroll down, so you can see that we have some tags right here. So we have Alpine version. So basically these are, images which are very, very small. So you can see that this one is the one that we are pulling. So Alpine right here. So let's go back to terminal and go ahead and press enter. So there we go. So now we get this ID right here. And this means that a container is running that image. So if you type Docker and then PS, you should see that we have this image right here. So it's running on a container. So the container ID is this one. You can see the image is Postgres Alpine, and then it runs some command and then created 18 seconds ago. Status is up, and you can see that we expose the port 5432, and then the image name is demo Postgres. So if you had any issues getting this far, go ahead and drop me a message and I'll be able to help you. But also go ahead and make sure that if you didn't understand exactly what we did here, check my YouTube video where I teach all of this. Next, let's go ahead and bash into this demo Postgres container that we've just created.